Hey everybody, welcome to another evening of video game adventure. Tonight we have a continuation of a game that we played last week, which was Castlevania 3. This week we are going to be playing Castlevania Bloodlines for the Sega Genesis. Hey Graph Metal, welcome to the chat. So first things first, under advisement from someone who's smarter than me, I've added a delay to the audio and video so that hopefully what I say syncs up a little bit better with the gameplay, so there isn't sort of like a weird delay between something I'm saying and something that's actually happening on the screen. Hopefully I did it right, but there's a pretty good chance I didn't, so once we get into gameplay, you can let me know. So, I had never played... Yeah, I know. Warm Hat, I'm sorry. Bloodlines is not a continuation from Dracula's Curse. I meant in the idea that we are playing a second Castlevania game in a row. I believe Bloodlines is actually one of the later games in the timeline, because it spans a much more modern time than the other stuff, but to be honest, I forget. Anyway, I never played Bloodlines back in the day. I didn't have a Genesis when they were first around, and I only got to play it, I think maybe through emulation in college, and then later I managed to play it on like real hardware, and now I own a copy. So we're not playing on a real Sega Genesis, but we are playing with a real Sega Genesis controller, so hopefully that counts. Just going to adjust my volume here because these headphones are super loud. Alright, so this is 1994. Konami released this and Contra Hardcore, I think in the same year, and I don't know if both teams work on this or if they were two separate teams, but this was sort of them bringing their franchises that were typically NES or Super NES only over to Sega systems, and they're both like amazing, absolute bananas, and they do crazy stuff with the hardware, as we're about to see. So let's just go through the intro real quick before we start. Ancestors of the Belmont family are doomed to confront the dark power evil incarnate, Dracula. That's a lot of dots. In 1917, a countess sought to revive the long-dead spirit of the vampire. Her name was Elizabeth Bartley. Based on Elizabeth Bathory, I guess, who's a real person. I like how they do the transition of the text. It looks really fancy. It's literally just a black triangle being pulled over the text to reveal it. Pretty smart. So they keep the sort of film look from Castlevania 3. But this time we have two very different vampire hunters. This actually feels a bit more like actual like Dracula the novel, with sort of the timeline and some of the different characters. All right, let's do this. So Bloodlines is known as what? Vampire's Kiss in Europe. Oh, I didn't even know there was an easy mode. Well. We'll do it on normal mode just to see, but I'm not a real gamer, so I'm pumping my lives up. Vampire's Kiss is Dracula's ex, or... So what's this one then? Vampire... Blarcade, can you look that up? Because this one definitely has a different name in Europe. Now I'm confused. Okay. So like we did last week, if we totally screw up, then I'm going to just find a code and we'll get to like the last level. Okay, let's do this. Hey, R. Coldry, nice to see you. Blarcade, of course. Okay, so we have John Morris and Eric Lacard, and I'm going traditional. I'm gonna go with John Morris, who's from Texas. But I prefer my whips. I actually don't understand how to play as Eric Lacard at all. He doesn't make any sense to me. I know he's a crazy jump and stuff, but I'm just gonna stick with what I know. So I believe he's based off the character from the Dracula novel. Ruins of the Castle Dracula, Romania. Hey, O Falconer, welcome to this stream. So... I really like this version of the intro. Classic. Sort of like Super Castlevania 4 plus Castlevania 1. Now things just get crazy. So in this game, B is jump, A is attack, and C is your special item. You have no four-way whip like you did in Castlevania 4, and you do have some directional control, but not that much. But you can't jump on stairs, which, thank God. So the detail on some of this stuff is really neat. But the thing I want you to notice is this is, I believe, the first and probably only Castlevania game where your character is aligned to a block, like you see here, but then they sort of extend the background out a little bit, creating like a pseudo 3D effect. Like essentially you're doing the exact same thing, you're just walking up and down slopes, going on a single sort of plane, but they create a faux 3D distance, so it has a bit of a different style to it. And right off, because this is the Sega Genesis, they're like, we can put as much blood as you want. This was rated not by the ESRB, this was pre-ESRB, so this is rated by Sega's own system. And of course, here we are in the castle once again. Thank goodness for jumping on stairs. Can we jump off stairs? Oh yeah, we can too. Good. As always, it's Castlevania, so there's a useless invisible item in the first stage when you don't really need it yet. Which then cancels out as soon as you hit the door. Oh, Blarcade, that's interesting. And Graph Metal, the novel's characters only appeared in 2 films. Yeah, that's right. These guys are back again. As we talked about last week, Konami always loves to design these rooms, the stairs down one way, stairs up the other way kind of rooms. And I got a book. I have no idea what that book does. That's not a double shot, is it? Oh, it's a power-up. What power-up? The fishmen look pretty intense. Oh, seriously? First level? Come on now, what is going on? That's not even cool. I want to power up now. Embarrassing. Oh, it's only appears once. Oh yeah, our culture, the music in this game is awesome. It has a very different style to it, obviously. Mr. Falconer in the chat could probably speak more specifically to what's going on, but I'm just gonna get the hell out of this room. Now that I whiffed on the first stage, now you can keep your expectations nice and low. Oh, it is so nice to be able to jump on and off stairs again after playing Castlevania 3. So he does not have any like special jumps or anything like that. But he feels good because of the whip. Bats. Yeah, there's a bit more, Genesis games often use more parallax scrolling than Super NES games did. And they really do some neat stuff with this in this game. So here we go. Look at this guy. Like just what a cool idea. His howl smashes the window. And it's just the weird colors on the flame and stuff. Oh, I thought I could sneak in there. They really did sort of focus on the gory aspect of this versus what they were doing before on the Super NES. Like, look at that, the twitching, disgusting dog thing, and then you have to whip it to destroy it. So for me, the theme of this game is sort of just like whimsy. The game seems a bit less serious than some of the other Castlevania games, just because of like the music's like a bit more rockin' and a bit less operatic. As you'll see, the backgrounds are sort of highly varied, and they just do a lot of really interesting things with set pieces. But then you got these guys, like the dripping blood messes with you because it's actually damaging. They were like, screw it, Genesis can do anything. Oh, jumped right into him. Idiot. So look at the blocks in the ground and look at what I said. You're technically just stepping on the tiles like you were in every other Castlevania, but then they added a weird layer behind it, so it kind of looks like a little weird. Oh. Oh. Maybe I should have put this on easy mode. Oh, Falconer, that is amazing trivia. Thank you. Oh, we got those turning platforms, of course. So that blade in the background, that sort of spiky wheel, the game uses a bunch of background set pieces later on that are actually damaging, but that one doesn't, so... Or that one isn't, rather. But it kind of puts you on edge because they use background stuff in a little bit of a weird way. Also, I'm pretty sure these diagonal background tiles were in the final stage of Castlevania 3, if you recall. It's like they're keeping a design motif going with Dracula's castle. Oh! I'm just being a total chicken because I only have 2 life left. Oof. Like, I guess with Eric you can get that candle in there. That looks psychotic though. Okay, here we go. Whoa. Hey Stewart, thanks for joining the chat, man. Appreciate you coming out. Oh, see, Siri thinks I'm talking to her again. No, I'm talking.
The App Store has it.
I don't want children from the App Store. Don't get me arrested. Damn it, Siri. I'm just trying to have fun with my friends, okay? Look at this. And I like how they put that skeleton there just to teach you what happens if you screw it up. Oh my god, my kingdom for a piece of chicken. Oh, there's a rough-looking wall up there. That's where I would keep my chicken. Ah, oh, actually, it looks more like mutton or something in this game. So, this part's kind of confusing. Where do you go? You just go there. It doesn't look like anything, but okay, whatever. Okay, pay attention to the sound. This is amazing. Ah, just love those weird-ass sound effects. I'm so nervous. Nothing. Should have put it on easy. Sure. Oh, I think this is the weird night guy. Notice the background has some of that cool dithering on some of the things, because that's meant for the sort of Genesis to do fake transparency effects. Oh, how did I whiff with that? I love how it's, like, there's a lot of humor in this. That sound effect's really cool, too. Yeah, Blarcade, I think we made a terrible mistake putting this on normal. And yes, Mr. Colgy, the Saturn levels of transparency are in full effect. Okay. I'm taking a photo just in case. Minus Shrine Grease. Yeah, this track is amazing. So those That's like Rocket Knight Adventures right there too. The sort of faux reflection effects, just great and cool use of color too. And I always find myself staring at the reflections. It just messes with me. This game does feature like a lot of Ninja Gaiden-esque enemies who just sort of charge at you. It's almost like they're just trying to mess with you and keep you on your toes. See? Like I just panicked. Does anyone know what GamePro gave this game? I do not have the issue. It's probably like in July 1994 or something. Okay, so another one of these messed up levels too. We gotta start charging. Remember I talked about this last week if you were here for the stream when we were playing Castlevania 3. Some Genesis transparency there. Bet you this would look sweet on a Mega SG. The difference with this and the NES version is that the NES version literally didn't load in the enemies until they were sort of like tiled correctly. Oh no, I've made a terrible mistake, and there's nothing I can do. Oh, hey Keenan, welcome. Rye Kodri just posted the GamePro review of Castlevania Bloodlines, and it breaks my heart. 3.5 out of 5. That is not a 3.5 or 3.5 out of 5 review. Like, that is a much more negative review. Okay. Yeah, GamePro was weird. Case in point, a bunch of us were playing the Genesis version of the Ninja Turtles fighting game. I forget if the Genesis version was also called Tournament Fighters. Anyway, Genesis version is way better than the Super NES version. And we were all surprised because we had been lied to for so long. Oh. I will say, the game does feel really good. Although when you're so trained on like NES and Super NES Castlevanias, the biggest thing for me was just like getting used to the control scheme. So I believe, oh yeah, one sec, I gotta, is that like Shaft from Rondo? You just gotta do this before you drown. Oh god. One more. Oh. Blarcade, yeah, I'm not sure. We were just playing two-player, so we never played the never played against the CPU. So maybe it was. We just felt like it controlled well, it animated really well, things felt really responsive. Also, this boss is still going, and I just effed it all out. Look at that. And they make you do this whole part again, too, which is crazy. So it's basically like a boss rush. Then again, a lot of the coolest Genesis games were essentially just glorified boss rushes, weren't they? Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Ugh, whiff. I like how there's a corpse of a crow, too. Whew. Sure. Actually, I kind of wish I kept the... Oh, well, whatever. Oh, you gotta get in on his... Oops. What an amazingly weird sound effect. Not done yet. Third boss. So that guy you gotta stay close to. This guy I think you have to stay farther away from. Like his reach Yeah, and then he does that nonsense. Oh! Oh, I can't believe that. Hey, Graph Battle, yeah, I will never know because I will never play that game. This is good enough for me. After all, I'm not even a real gamer. Like, I was playing Mario just the other day. Definitely should have put it on easy. I'm gonna keep... Oh, the delay on those crows is nuts. Oh my god. Screwed it up again. Oh, I'm totally not gonna do this. Look at this. Look at this! This is nuts! Okay, let's do this again. If we totally F up, I'm gonna drop it down to easy and we'll just use our code. See if that helps. The stressful music does not help. Yeah, the crows in this seem extra tough. Like, their hitboxes seem smaller, and their delay is different. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just terrible. Oh, I'm getting older. I think I'm overthinking it a little bit. Okay, I don't want that. I want to keep mine. Keenat, I don't think so. Oh, really? Really? What have we done? One second. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna find a code on easy and go back here, because this is BS. I should have started on easy. Looking up passwords. I'm assuming that password that I got is for normal mode. We want to go to 2, 1. Oh, sweet. Okay. We're going to enter the password, go back to where we were on easy, and continue our game. Now, technically, that should just save it anyway. Password. Okay. Clicking on the giant image. That's here. Is that right? That's not where I wanted to go. Pardon me. We'll be right back. Okay. Let's do this again. We're back here. No big deal. We're playing on easy, because I don't want to deal with that nonsense. And we will get through this pretty quickly. I really want to get to the next stage, which has all the cool statue stuff. Oh! Oh! Spoke too soon. And Keenhead, yeah, they're... Konami's 16-bit games are just the best. I like how his sword falls away, too. Whoa, so nerve-wracking. When I think about most of my favorite games of that era, like 90% of them are Konami games. Okay, let's do this. No problem. So the one thing I do like is the candles do differentiate between something that just has items in it, or sorry, something that has like the gems in it, and something that has an item. There's a big fat one if it's got an item, and one of the standard double ones if it's got a gem. At least that helps you know what to go for. Oh, whoa. Buster's Big Adventure. Oh yeah, I have not played any of those. Keenan, are those both... Or sorry, did they make one for the Super NES and the Genesis at the same time? Okay, let's go get this jerk right now. Maybe we should have saved a save state, huh? That's better. If I do well in the next little bit, maybe I'll just crank a save state on there, just for good measure, so I don't waste your time and mine. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I don't want that. Yeah. Oh, Falconer, I agree. This and Super Castlevania 4 are just two such very different games, and I like that. Whew, that was easier. Animaniacs, yeah. Okay. Ooh. Whoa. That's better. Boss rush. Level's not over. Just keep going. Why not? Look at this. So you have to go down, but you can't go too far down, or else you'll drown. And, of course, there are Medusa heads. So you can get in the water, you just can't overdo it. Like, just pure madness. And John Morse, by the way, is a terrible swimmer. Oh, good call, Stuart. I never even thought of that. It's like poetry. It rhymes. This is like the George Lucas of level design. I always find the Medusa heads in this game, too, look particularly disgusting. They look less iconic and more just like the old lady from The Shining, her head was floating around. Oh. Oh. See, another dude who charges at you. These guys are jerks too, because they block. Ah, it's not what I wanted, but it's fine. So this is, look at this. In screenshots, what an amazing set piece, right? Listen to this amazing sound. So, wow, so sweet. Just gonna try to get this guy to jump to his death. There we go. Oh. Oof, stupid. I made the platform before I defeated the Bone Dragon. That downward strike, entirely intentional. Meant to do that. Oh, timing. Oh, baby. Huh? Color me perplexed. What? Oh, that's awesome, Mr. Goldry. Wait, what? Hold on. Did I hit a bug? It's gonna go back. I've never seen that happen before. Okay. I've never seen this. Oh my goodness. Okay. Like, I see that I can do stuff, but... Oh, I'm so stupid. I just assumed it was too high to jump. That's an ID10T error right there, folks. Oh my god. Who let this guy play video games? You saw too. Column pork. Oh, that's my favorite version of columns. Columns pork. I knew that was gonna happen. I'm just gonna take the hit so I don't get knocked back into the pit. Ah! Happens to the best of us. And I just messed that up. And this is gonna get bananas. Oh. Ah! I stood up just at the wrong time. I got too nervous there. Genesis does 1 in 10, huh? Yeah. Stewart, I was thinking the same thing when I saw the column, when I saw the platform fall, and I thought, oh man, I screwed it all up again. Ooh, I'm so used to the NES timing, I'm just like getting myself confused. Also, these have like a lot more animation than they ever do. Okay. Oh, blockade? Oh yeah? I didn't see that, damn. Yes. Holy water for the win. Hey, Cerebus. Also, let's just... No, not Siri. No, stop talking, Siri. Shh. Quiet. Oh, they only give you the chick or the wall pork once. Yeah, Service, you're like the secret... you're like the secret black box that's gonna ruin the world. Someone will call you one day, trigger the nukes. Just gonna be patient this time and not screw this all up. Staircase is right there. Oh, you got one? That's awesome. Oh, look at these idiots. Screw it. It's like the Barons of Hell in Doom became, oh god. I don't care what you think about me, I'm making a save state. Stuart, that's amazing. Do you ever stop cataloging the world's game history for eternity? You're like the Batman of game knowledge. This is a very Genesis kind of boss, isn't it? This sort of multi-segmented lunatic creation. Don't you dare. I must admit, I will never get tired of hitting a flashing thing on a giant enemy. I will avenge you. I'm just gonna rotate the monitor a bit. So I can face the camera a little more. While that amazing music plays. Holy moly. I'll take a screenshot. You guys as stressed as I am about this? Okay. Oh, shmuplations. Haven't been there in a while. The Leaning Tower of Pizza. Italy. Look at that. They don't even let you... Like, they don't even let the title get off the screen before you get attacked. This background reminds me of, reminds me of Italian horror movies, actually. Just the color scheme. Those creepy harpies. Whoa. Oh, surprising reach on that whip. Look at that! That's so cool how he takes the background. Skip that. Now here comes Chargeman. I do like the grass sort of swaying in the breeze. Oh yes, oh yeah, totally, Kodri, but Suspiria, good call. Whoa. This is a very flat stage, eh? Kind of weird. Oh god, here we go. Remember we did this in NES? Something tells me it's going to be 1,000 times harder. Ugh. It's all this blast processing, I can't keep up. Again, where'd you go? Just off the edge of the screen. Oh. How dare you dodge my gigantic axe? So, yeah, did you know you could do that? I didn't until that exact moment. That happens every time I play this. Ooh, that is terrifying. And look at this nonsense. Oh, it's basically like line scrolling. It's severely disorienting. Remember what I was talking about last week? About in color theory, you usually have warmer colors to the front and cooler colors to the back. And once again, they reverse it here. And it makes this background especially difficult to navigate. And all the platforms look like they're out of reach, but they're always essentially where you need them to be. If I go quiet, it's because I'm just secretly pooping my pants in fear. TMI. What the hell was the mirror? Oh, that destroyed all enemies. And then you gotta get out there before anything happens. This looks like Batman NES. I really like how this background looks. The visual styles are pretty different. Oh, sweet, got it. Between levels. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. It's different though. But, like, how is this not Batman on NES? Oh, also, what the hell just happened there? How is that not a secret? Damn you, Konami. Ugh. I would appreciate some pork. Is that the same mummy sprite as this? Oh, no, I don't think so. The extra color depth, though, does help. And the way they do the bandages in this makes it look really slick. That cool sine wave it does. I do like how it unwraps its own head. Again, this is like sort of a goofier Castlevania in some ways. Also, why is that mummy like 2 pixels off the ground? That bothers me to no end. Yeah, no wall meat. Ugh. Just my own blood. I don't want that. Oh yes, there are Nazi zombies later. Wait, no, depending on the timeline, they wouldn't be. Okay, let's just hurry the hell up. So watch this if you've never seen this before. It's so stressful. There's the tower in the background. It's animating to rotate. Yes, Blarcade is correct. This is World War I. Oh god. It's just a gauntlet, this game. I find the temptation is always to jump around, but you really, I mean, I think, only need to jump up in most cases. Whoa, now I gotta jump around. Jump up, and get down. Oh, some moves. Oh. At least they have generous hitboxes. Oh, yeah, the boss in this level is brutal. I might do a save state up here, just in case. Hey, Spillane. I already choked, buddy. I shamed us all a couple times. Oh. Just safety save. I think actually that is better for this. Look at this madness. I actually found this boss super tough. And I forgot the pattern too. Oh yeah. We did great there. Okay. Well, I'll play it legit for now. And then if I totally choke... Thanks, Seward. I can tell you were a video game magazine editor back in the day with your hot tips. Come on. Ooh, whiff. Look how you move as it's spinning too. That's so cool. Ooh, that was actually... Oh, yeah, I should have moved over. That's my bad. Bouncing around like an idiot. Got him. Listen to him scream as he dies. Being even just this close to the monitor makes me like a little nauseous on the stage because it's so nuts. Keenan, I agree with you. Some of them I love, but some of them are literally like, don't get too close and shoot the guy. I'm taking my own photo. Okay. Oh God. This is brutal. Also, remember I could do that? Yeah, I forgot about that too, because you don't really use it much. This is like Revenge of the Shinobi plus the first level of Castlevania 4. But harder than both. Oh, you son of a... Whoa. Did Scary Larry love FMV? I don't remember that. I have to look through my issues. I never noticed that pattern. Okay, wait. Oh, how is that not a secret? Also, Genesis camera, come on. Think we're gonna beat this level with 2 hits left? I guess the answer to that is no. Yeah, FMV was like the first blockchain of video games. If there was a GDC back then, that's where all the investment money would have been. Not that anyone was investing money in video games. Oh. dudes. Hey, got nothing against FMV games. Just saying. I do like how you break... Oh no, that was... Oh, there's wall meat. I didn't notice that last time. Also, I never noticed that before. The damn... the holy water bounces off the ceiling? What a jerk. This whole game is a jerk. Keynet, I don't know. I mean, I saw them give lots of good reviews to Genesis games. Especially when they sort of had, I mean... Whoa. Especially when they had sort of like better play control. Oh, did I say play control? That's such a 90s term. Ew. Oh, Road Avengers. There is a really good sort of like amateur doc on YouTube about Wolf Team, who created 4 of those FMV games. It's quite interesting. Come on. Oh. Whew. I'm doing save. Judge me all you want. Just doing this for you. Once again, we're back to a bit of a Batman aesthetic here. That's really cool, eh? That's really smart use of the background. Whoa! Nope. Keeping my holy water. This madness. Look how busy that background is. There's so much animating. Like, the camera doesn't even keep up to how fast those gears go, which is kind of awesome. I think we chose well in restarting in easy mode. Oh, come on now. There we go. 12 times the charm. Polymega? Yeah. I was just talking about that with Mr. Spillane today. And Mr. Seward the other day. It sounds like a dream come true. I hope it is. Oh, shit. Oh, woohoo. Oh, dudes, do you see that? Hold on, I just need to pause for a sec, catch my breath. If that had been an NES game, we would have fallen off the screen and died, so at least we can, at least we have blast processing to thank for our still beating hearts. Yeah, I've been watching the Saturn videos as well, just because they're so tantalizing. It's weird because the videos are like boring because you see them, you go, yep, that looks like a Saturn game. That looks like it's rendering correctly. Everything sounds good. Oh man, is it true? Is it really gonna happen? Okay, I'm gonna try not to mess up this jump this time. Keynet, I feel the exact same way. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I definitely like the wired controllers that they're offering with the sets. Hold on, I'm gonna do save here just because I know what's coming up and it's nuts. Sure. Oh, I hate this level. There is a way to actually get stuck on this screen and not be able to go back. What's your favorite Genesis game or Castlevania game? Ooh, my favorite Genesis game is... Oh god, what is my favorite Genesis game? That's not Mortal Kombat. One sec. I'll think about that while I'm jumping. Oh yeah, I do like this touch. Gunstar Heroes is a great choice. My favorite Genesis game is... Well, I'm trying to think what the first Genesis game I bought with my Sega CDX. And I can't remember. This is up there. That's a super tough question. Okay, look at this. Look at this. I thought there was a glitch in the background, but no, it's just giant metal blades that you have to avoid. So I'm just gonna not move until that saw moves. Oh god. Oh, whiffing so bad. Hold on, I gotta take care of these guys. Oh, I know what my favorite Genesis game is. Oh, one sec. Oh, this game teaches you about patience. Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition. Because that's my favorite version of Street Fighter 2. I just love the crazy color palette it has. I loved all the advertising for it. Oh. Yeah, that was the first Genesis game I bought. I actually bought that from some weird dude. Isn't that how you buy all your Genesis games these days? Just for some weird dude in an apartment? That is a tough question, though. My favorite Castlevania game... both Seward and Wormhat are here, so I'm a little conflicted on what I should say. It's a tie between Simon's Quest, which I love so much. No, it's Simon's Quest. I mean, the Castlevania game I played the most is Super Castlevania 4. But Simon's Quest just has informed so much of what I do, and like how I make games and why, that I have to say that. Yeah, Kenya, those are great choices. Oop. That was... Ooh, this platform placement. My bad aim. Son of a... Hold on, I'm going for it. Oh, I totally whiffed on that. Oh, God. Oh, God. That was terrible. I was doing so well. The one thing I will say about some of these stage designs is that the way they sort of pack the information in is really weird. Like, this game feels like it's only supposed to take up half of the screen. There's a lot of emptiness in some of the backgrounds, which I don't like, because there's some areas that just have like beautiful detail and really cool stuff going on. But like we were talking about last week when we played Castlevania 3, what that game does with backgrounds is amazing, especially on an NES, right? The detail and sort of interest that it creates. Oh god, I did it again. We're good, don't worry, it's good. You know what? I still never played Rocket Knight on the Genesis. I've never played anything in that series. Oh, I gotta get better at these jumps. Should probably not talk while I do those. Panic is setting in. to do it again. Oh my god, I totally just screwed up the controller. That was totally my fault. Oh man, please bring Rocket Knight over. That would be amazing. Ooh. It's getting greedy there. I've probably said this before, but Revenge of Shinobi was, I think, maybe the first Genesis game I ever saw in person. A friend had a Genesis back in the day, and I'd never seen it before. And I literally couldn't understand what I was seeing. Like, it looked so real to me. Just the detail and how it all worked, and just the use of color. To me, it was like magic. And it's funny, when I boot it up, I still kind of get that. Like, the whole title screen that rips off a Sonny Chiba movie poster is just so cool. It was just, that sold that system on me right away. I never had one as a teenager, but that was the moment I knew I wanted one. Look at that. Is that a platform? Don't mess with me, Castlevania. Whew. Sorry about that. That was an awful, awful screen. I'm gonna do a save right here. Is that good or bad? Huh, what a weird screen. Oh, the gear. Oh, I have very little experience with this boss. This is like a total treasure boss. Okay, so he's throwing stuff. He's being a weirdo. He's doing that. He's like so bizarre. Tossing gears. Oh, hit the ball, moron. Get the heck out of the way. There we go. I'm not gonna beat him this time, but I understand it at least. Weird sounds. I agree, his core should be glowing. Whiffed on that. I'd just like to point out, by the way, that we're on stage 411. What the hell's that? Whoa. Okay, now things are getting like all Vector Man. No, are you kidding me? We were doing so great. We were doing so great. I do like how, now that you see it, the gears are like a little bit of foreshadowing for the boss. Okay. Now that we know what I'm doing, theoretically. It's pretty cool how he shrinks, though. The configuration's pretty neat. Oh, damage boost. Right choice. Got out of there. Is everyone quiet because you're holding your breath like I am? Oh, let's get hit. It's okay. That was a stupid hit. Man, there he is. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, we can do it. Oh, we can't do it. I got no shame. I'm loading that save state. I'm not making us sit through all that nonsense again. Let's try that again. It's a fun boss. But again, it goes to what I was talking about this game is like so weird and humorous. And I think I realize now why the levels are so seemingly vertical. Because the other character, Eric, has all those vertical moves. Graph Metal, do you want to make something out of Metal Gears? Get it? Because Konami also published Metal Gears. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. This feels like it could be like a Dynamite Heady boss or something. Oh, no, I'm not gonna get out of there in time. Take the hit. Oh, Keened, that's a great question. I think Hardcore Gamer might have some, Hardcore Gamer 101 might have some of that info. Totally different teams, too, making it. I'm pretty sure. Ooh. Look at this nonsense. Now he gets all punchy. Come on. Now he does the swim thing again. Now he does that. Ooh, that's okay. I'm doing okay. Yeah, exactly. Totally different teams. Oh my god. I will not fail you. There we go. That's right. Shadowrun MegaDrive. Has like awesome box art too. Also, this is, I think, maybe like one of the only Castlevanias that has like a clear orb, but you don't get to do a freeze pose on it. Oh. That was super tough. Taking a screenshot of password. How you guys doing? You guys doing okay? Okay, stage 5. That was all just stage 4. Now we're in Versailles. Keenan, maybe it was just all like the super creepy, all the weird, creepy, perverted, touchy stuff. This background's pretty cool. Look at this madness. Whoa. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. I'm poisoned, so my controls are reversed. Thanks, video game. Oh, good call, Stuart, because Policenauts had all the tons of voice acting. They probably have the numbers for Snatcher, but like, this game will never be popular. Oh god. Oh, I just want the candle. This got it, partner. Yeah. Yeah, good call, Blarcade. And Keened, I agree with you. Oh, well, I mean, this is sort of... There we go, that's the best. Although it's less impressive when you can see the dithering on the bottom of the pool. Ugh. Nope. I will stick with this. Oh, this is getting difficult, ladies and gentlemen. What time do we have? We have another 15 minutes. Yeah, I think Kojima's married too, isn't he? Man. Yikes. That's cool. That's a nice touch. Like, how is it even possible to get past this without getting all messed up? I guess it's not. Whew. Yeah, they made her 18, I think, in the North American version, but she's 14 in the original, or the Japanese version. Yikes. So all those platforms up there must be for Mr. Eric Lecard to sort of mess around with. It does feel like a bit of a waste, but not having played him much in this game, I can't actually say. Okay, this dude has to die. What are these, like, evil green monkeys? France, you got a weird evil green monkey problem. Whoa. Yeah, tree meat would be great. There are no walls. Now, come on. So... in Seward's stream... Oh, I just got 0. Let's do this again. We're not giving up. Never be game over. That's what I learned. So we could have switched to Eric, but I think I would do even less cool. Oh, right on. Okay, save state then. So I believe, Stuart, on your stream, you had mentioned before that the Genesis could use a kind of shadow layer to do something interesting. But look, this is technically like a real Genesis transparency. But it's like a crazy trick. And I just got hit by an effing chandelier. Konami, we're wizards. Oh good, Axe Knights. They're never bad. Yeah, you can't really see it on the stream, especially if you're watching a small window, but if you sort of look, there's some madness going on there. I think it's doing like some kind of color swap, per pixel color swap thing, I don't know. Maybe this is like actual blast processing happening right now. One thing about this game I noticed is that the whip upgrades are much harder to get. Like in Castlevania 3 and 4, you always tend to get them within a certain number of candles from like a starting point, a checkpoint, right? But in here, not so much. Also, can we just look at that for a second? Dynamically, the sort of shadows change direction. So cool. Although what's interesting is that I find in a lot of these levels... Oh, I wasn't paying attention. What you get in, like, super cool effect sort of lose in, like, kind of bland level design. Like, we're just walking from left to right. Oh, this dude. Man, I got sworded in the face. Yes, it does remind... Yeah, it's totally like Symphony. Ah, there we go. That's what I was trying to do the whole time. Oh, could have used a chandelier. No, give me that holy water. It does make me... It makes me miss a lot of moves. Aha! Took him out. Getting scared. Okay, now I want to keep that. Keenad, feed yourself. This is way less important. You can watch the upload later. Are you kidding me? No, feed yourself, my friend. I mean, Bloodlines is amazing, but it's not starving in your home amazing. Okay, this is our last life, and it is 10 to 9. So this will be our last attempt, and see how far we get. I was really hoping we get to the last level, because that uses these banana techniques that are so confusing and interesting. But I don't think it's going to be the case today. Oh yeah, take that. Haha. Frodo. Oh. Damn. He's wising up. Whoa, that's a long day. I have a less long day of fixing bugs. Which sounds much less interesting than what you're doing. Battlemania. Wait, I don't think I have. Okay. Oh. I don't believe I have. What's it for? I love Japanese shooter games like a whole lot. There we go. For MegaDrive, okay. I don't believe I have. I'll look that up after. That sounds interesting. Ooh. Finally! Man, no death sound effect was a little anticlimactic. Hold on. How is there no... Look at this. Konami, man. What the F? Well, we did it, everyone. We got to 5-2. Holy crap, that got hard super fast. This look is called playing Castlevania. Oh, God. Okay, well, it has been an hour and a half, so I guess we will call it there. That went by like nothing. That was like the fastest work shift I've ever had. Thank you all so much for coming for another week of playing games. Castlevania. I'm not sure what we're going to do next week. Depending on some stuff that happens over the next week, we might do something fun. I don't know. Anyway, in the next... 35 minutes, you can go watch Seward's stream, which I highly recommend. Twitch.tv/Seward. He's got a way better lighting setup, and he's a lot more fun to watch. And I can't guarantee he's not going to play something as equally as hard, but always a good time. So thank you again so much for coming by to check stuff out, and thanks for being cool in the chat. And we will talk to you guys very soon.